Hello and welcome back to my channel. You're watching Des here, and for this video I'm going to do the continuation of part 2 for how I draw lips tutorial. If you like what you see here, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Click the notifications button for whenever my videos update. And if you also feel like support me on Patreon, it would be very much appreciated. And also go ahead and follow my social media, and also follow some other artists' social media that I know of and that would very much appreciate your support. Alright, so as you can see here on how I started it off, just like I said in the last video, I actually drew the full face and character design, and now I'm just gonna do the lips. As we're going through this video, just keep in mind there's all sorts of different styles and ways that you can actually draw the lips that can match your character. For instance, just a little bit what I did right here, what you could have done was just leave the top lip of the character and then continue on with the bottom lip if you chose or you felt like. So then now I'm just going to shade in the top right here just to show you an overall view of what it's going to look like. And then I'm going to shade in the bottom. And from there you can just see where I did that, and you also see that the lips are pretty full. So these are just full thick lips as one example. For this next one, I'm going to make it not so full but more thinner. Just keep in mind, of course, there's all sorts of different ways that you can do this. And also what I'm going to do is fill in this character's mouth. So I'll show a little bit of the teeth and inside the mouth. And then after that, I'll just draw lip on the bottom and a small lip on the top. Depending on how you draw the lips will definitely shape the character's overall design and expressions. I'll show you in one of the characters after this, but as you see right here, you also want to pay attention to the symmetry of each one. So this one, if anyone likes My Hero Academia, I drew Mirko, I think her name. And as you can see here, I didn't really give her any top or bottom lip, but I did draw the mouth to signify what her character would look like. So for over here, I'm going to draw the mouth first and then the lips around it as an example. As you can see here, and also depending on the face and the position of the head, you also want to make sure that your lips and your mouths are aligned. So that way it's if your character's head is turned to the side, then you also have to turn your lips to the side as well. Make sure that you also pay attention to fullness, and also the directions of the lip is very important. For this character, I'm going to draw more of an angry expression just to show you overall different types of way that the characters can look depending on what their moods are. So again, key thing, if you don't know how to draw an angry expression or a sad expression or a happy expression, again, references are always important. It's okay to look at certain things to get images or ideas. That way you can get an overall feel of what this character's mood is going to portray. So for this one, I had her bite her lip. And as she's biting her lip, you also have to pay attention to the cheeks. So her cheeks will go inward, or will have dimples, and from there it'll show you how she's feeling and the mood she's in. So for this one, she's very angry and she's very upset. I'm going to do a little bit more to her facial expression by adding more stuff to it, just so you can see, okay, this is what it's portraying. I could have also had her smiling as well, but again, it would have given off a different mood and a different like vibe of how this character would be feeling. See? Alright. So for this one, as you can see, the character's position, she's facing down. So for this one, I'm not going to draw her lips too big. I'm just going to make it proportional to the rest of her face. And it's also going to signify, okay, this sad look that she's giving up and just how downward her head is. Always pay attention to those things, and always pay attention to like the proper way to like make your face symmetrical whenever you do display these emotions. For this one, she's kind of looking up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you first. So if you look at how I drew her mouth, her chin, and her bottom lip are facing upward. Her mouth is more saggy up, and her lip just carries on like after that. It's hard to explain, but basically you just want to, I gave her like not a dumbfounded look, but a look that's like, oh, like what are you looking at, like up there. For this one, her face is just gonna show like straight away, like she's just looking straight. So I'm not gonna give her like too much of an expression. I'm just gonna draw her with her mouth closed and her top lip shaded. I remember one of my friends asking me, oh, how come you always shade the top of the lip? Well, usually, like, if you pay attention, that usually it is the top of the lip that it's shaded or is filled in. And that really does help distinguish, okay, which one is which. And as I drew from the side, it kind of reminds me of, like, a Pokeball. So you can use that as, like, a key reference or just to make sure it reminds you. You can also draw the bottom lip shaded in, like, filled in. But it does give like the overall different look, and it's actually very interesting. I feel like that would help like a lot, especially in terms of like, okay, maybe you want to distinguish this character from this character. For this one, I'll make it very simple. I'm just gonna have him with full lips on the bottom, and then a little bit more or a little bit less on the top. Make sure you just pay attention to like your character's position, because right here I drew the top of his lips inside his face, and for his bottom lips it's going to be like just a tiny bit outside to show you, okay, as he's facing this way you can see more of his lips, you see more of he's facing at an angle instead of just straight left or straight right or straight forward or straight backwards. See? For this character, it's just going to be a very simple expression. As you can see, like from his eyes and the rest of his face, he looks very shocked. So when I draw the mouth and the lips, it's also going to carry along with that. I'm going to give him a very shocked expression, like his jaw dropped, his mouth is open, and he's just questioning what exactly is he's looking at right now. I'm not going to draw the lips too full, but I am going to draw the lips just a little bit plump, just to give it a more detailed design. There you go. I also added a little bit more to his expression by drawing him blushing. So as you can see, it's like, oh, what exactly is he staring at, to be exact. Alright. So as you can see here on his face, there you go. Alright. Now for this next one, this one's actually going to be my favorite. I like drawing like these types of lips. It's different because of just how it looks on this character overall. I added a little bit more detail to the bottom lip, like how the line goes up, so it can look a lot more plumper. And then for the bottom, instead of just drawing the circle all the way, I'm just going to stop it at the angle and shade in the top and a little bit on the bottom, so it just looks like she has very thick lips in it to overall match, like, okay, her vibe and just also her design that she's giving off. Alright, we're pretty much done. Remember everyone, practice makes perfect. It's okay if you mess up. Just make sure you just practice all different types of things and look at references in order to get your character to design the way that you want it. If you like what you see here, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, links down below. And I can't wait to see you guys in the rest of this video, and I hope you enjoyed my artwork so far. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye!